What's good, everybody? Back with another Fair Shake review. Today we're gonna be talking about music to be murdered by Eminem. But yeah, so this is a surprise drop on the world, and it was actually good. Like just like Kamikaze, I was like, yo, this got some really good stuff on here. All right, Em, you're getting back up there for me. You're getting back up there. And so it starts off very strong with Premonition, especially since it's gonna throw you off if you're not expecting to hear somebody being killed at the beginning of the project. But then he just comes in rapping like, ugh, and trying to like talking about the dealing with the critics once again. It's just like, yo, it's like for all the things you wanted me to go into for revival, yet you trash revival, and then I talk to you about how like I'll rip you guys a new one and in Kamikaze, but then you're like, but you're not really saying anything important. So it's just like it was really cool for to call people out on that stuff. But you just got to realize that you're not going to be able to please everyone with every project. But really strong start. And then you get to Unaccommodating, where he's just ripping through it. But Young M.A. comes in first and getting off some really good bars. And even though I didn't necessarily enjoy her story, her album, and I still thought she's proved that she still definitely has skills on this project, and on that opening verse on that song. And M tends to push the boundaries, so you get a little controversial bars, like talking about the whole Manchester vomiting stuff, kind of making light of it a bit. But you go into You Gon' Learn, and then Royce the 5'9" just makes you go, ugh, and lets you know that Royce is a dang on MVP, and anything that he's gonna be on, excuse me, is gonna be awesome. So I'm also really looking forward to this project. But yeah, I feel like Roy's kind of outshone Marshall on that one, but it's dope. Then going on to Those Kind of Nights with Ed Sheeran, and you just gotta be like, we really gotta go the more kind of pop, like the Eminem type of pop rap right now. But it is what it is. Cater to the girls a little bit, talking about what it does with females. And then In Too Deep also kind of goes into that a little bit as well, but it's a little bit more enjoyable on my side. And then you get Godzilla with Juice WRLD out of all people, and I'm like, oh snap, recipes. But all right, cool chorus, bro. And I actually enjoy that track quite a bit. Then you get to Darkness, which I watched the music video when that dropped, and I was like, oh snap, M dropped a new music video, and I'm like, oh snap, he's talking about gun control. Oh snap, that is crazy. And the way he was able to deliver it in a way where he's kind of like the superstar going to perform at in Las Vegas. And then also the shooter. The way he was able to do that really showed just how great he is at writing. His penmanship is amazing. Even the music video itself was really cool. I really enjoyed the way how that was done. But I was still really surprised to see, him really take that stance on gun control. Especially on an album where it's like songs to be murdered by, and there's definitely some violence throughout this project. So, Leaving Heaven with Skylar Grey was I. Then you get to Ya Ya, and I was like, yo, Royce, Black Thought, Q-Tip, yo, this mug's gonna be insane. And it was, and they was just all going off, and I dug it. I dug it so much just to hear them go off with the got you all in check uh, vocals. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I was like, yo, I dig this. I dig this feel already. Like, as soon as that came in, I was like, oh, I'm gonna love this. And they just was spitting. Oh. Stuff, like the type of rap stuff I just love. But then you also get to Stepdad, where it's just like that real storytelling, and um, I'm not 100% sure, but it seemed like this is his true story, almost. You know, like his story with his stepdad with some embellishments. I'm not 100% sure, but it was really believable. And ends a little violent, but you know, it was a really well told story of an abusive stepdad, and dug that. Then you get to Marsh, that I didn't like, and Never Love Again, which is I. Little Engine, that was I. Then we get to Lock It Up. Lock It Up, Anderson .Paak, bruh. Yes. Yes. Slay me with that. Love it. Dig that track. Farewell is alright too. No Regrets was okay. Then you get to I Will, you get the return of freaking Slaughterhouse sans Joe, and it's just more lyrical barrage, and I'm all here for it. I was ready to be murdered by. And the way it all kind of interweaves these little things, inserts from Alfred Hitchcock, since this is all kind of like, you know, homage, like the whole theme is an homage to him. It was really cool. And so those little inserts were very well sequenced throughout the project, and I dug it. Like, M was rapping his butt off, but there are definitely some really cheesy lines in there still. You know, there's always, for some reason, with like post Eminem show, you're gonna get some bars that are just like, this is really teetering on the line to cheesy and kind of funny. And so you definitely get a couple of bars like that in here. But you just gotta admit that when it comes to wordplay and technical ability, dude's great. Even like when he's doing a lot of the speed rapping, like in Godzilla, like he was just. I was like, all right. It's like, we get it, man. You can rap fast. Like, he even does like he did in Homicide, is like when he's going, just keeps going and going and going, and then he's just like, all right, man, stop, quit. And then he goes in the planet, and then he just stops. Like, the callback was alright, but you know, I could definitely see a lot of people being turned off by that. But for me, it was just enough of a callback to me not to be annoyed by it. But I could see a lot of people being like, all right, you didn't have to bring that back. But yeah. Enjoyed the project quite a bit. Definitely some duds in there, but you know, you can't you're not always gonna like every single song on a project. I never expect me to always like 100% of an album, especially when you get when you're this far into your career like M. You're not always gonna have the best music. There's always going to be something that you're just not as pleased by. So, yeah. But still really enjoyed the project. I feel like this is a little bit more along the lines of Kamikaze, but some of the storytelling bits can bring you back to kind of like an Eminem show kind of M. So good project. Not great, but good. Thumbs up in my book. Yeah. That's my thoughts. Tell me what you guys are. Now, below. I can't speak. So much love, peace. Threes.